Welcome back. You're watching Ayubowan Sri Lanka and we are with Shaleeka Abeygunasekara, Director Communications of the Sri Lanka Girl Guides Association. And she was actually touching upon the fact that how the Girl Guides Association empower people, and that is by empowering the Girl Guide, they empower the society. So that was actually a very profound message, Shaleeka, and especially to back that, it's not just the message where you say you empower yourself and empower society, but it's about doing it, actually getting it out there, doing it. And you had so many examples to substantiate this message. And then we were about to talk about the President's Guide. So what do you think, what can you tell about the President's Guide?
It is part of a for the guide age group, that is girls aged between 12 and 17. There is, as we have been discussing, this educational program that they follow, and they, along the way they earn a lot of badges and things like that. As they progress, they can work to it is not something that is compulsory, but they can work towards this award called the President's Guide Award, which is the highest award that they can achieve as a guide in that age group. And but going through that is actually, it's a fabulous training for them. It really pushes that message, that of facing up to challenges, of being prepared to because being prepared to take on anything that life has to throw at them, and it really prepares them as well, because they pick up there's a lot of life skills training that they get along the way. And the government as well recognizes the importance of the President's Guide Award. I mean, because they do get at university, when it comes to university entrance, the government does give girls who have this award extra points for
so
university
that is something
entrance.
Like before we discussed the benefits by becoming a guide. Now there is a clear benefit out there.
Yes.
A person that is a direct benefit, where you get more points when it comes to entries. And if you go for job interviews, do they look at these things favorably?
Certain organizations that I believe do consider that. I mean, there are several sort of CEOs who have told me, when they interview someone, if that is on the CV, they actually they're in favor of employing people who girls, women, or young women rather, who have been guides. But I think one of the problems that we face is that we are not always very well known as an association. So sometimes, I mean, if we are not known, then they don't know the value that guiding brings to the girl child, and therefore, then that does not count.
So what do you mean by that you are not well known when you are doing so many activities out there at the grassroots? What do you mean by are you not recognized that way, or people do not know about you? What is it actually?
It is more that people don't know about us. We are an organization. It's a charitable organization, and we are very much dependent on, in terms of funding, we are very much dependent on the government grant that we get annually, and as well as funding that comes from external sources. And usually, because we are quite stretched, we are all volunteers. We have a membership of over 35,000, but we only have something like 8 paid staff. We work with volunteers. We all give our time. We've all got something from guiding, and so we all like to give back. But we are quite stretched monetarily, and whatever little funding that we do get, be it from the grant or be it from other organizations, we tend to put into either we tend to put into the program for girls, to develop those develop the educational programs for the girls, or into our projects. But there too,